What's up, guys? Brandon here from Brandon Steel Entertainment, and in this video we're going to be talking about the WrestleMania 31 match card and also about my predictions on those matches. But first off, guys, I just want to say that I apologize for not uploading a video yesterday. The Q&As and the meet and greets and all of the sites and all of that took up all my day, and I just about made it to the WWE Hall of Fame, and after that I went out for some dinner with some friends, and it was all just, a really busy day, and I really didn't want to upload at midnight. And, I understand that we're all on a different timeline and different time zones, so I really didn't want to confuse anybody. So, yeah, I'm making this video, I say about 5 hours before WrestleMania actually starts, the pre-show. So, I really should be heading over to the stadium at this moment, but, the stadium's 15 minutes away from my hotel, so this really shouldn't put a damper on things. This video shouldn't be too long. So, yeah, let's hop right into this topic. So we're going to start off with the first match of the night. In the pre-show, it's going to be the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Now, I think that Sheamus is actually going to win that. I believe that, like I said before, Sheamus is going to become a main event heel, so I believe that this is going to be a huge way to get his name out. And if Sheamus is not in that Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I think that Ryback is actually going to win, because we don't know a lot of big names that are going to be inside of this match. Except for Big Show and Kane, but I highly doubt that they're going to win and bring the trophy back to the Authority, unless, they actually do that. I don't recommend that they do, but yeah, I believe that Ryback is actually going to win, because a lot of fans have actually been behind him lately, more than usual. Ever since he's been fired from the WWE with Dolph Ziggler and Eric Rowan, a lot of fans have actually been behind him, so I think that this would be a perfect way for WWE to actually bring his name out. So yeah, let's hop right into the next match. Next match is going to be the Fatal 4-Way for the Tag Team Championship. It's going to be the Usos versus the New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus El Matadores. I want to say the Usos because they're actually my favorite throughout the whole entire tag team, that tag team match. But if I had to pick one, I would say that Cesaro and Tyson Kidd actually retain. Because if you actually look at their talent, they're actually really, really, really good technical wrestlers. Cesaro has the power, and Tyson Kidd, aka TJ, he has a really, really good submission. He really knows how to work the ropes. So yeah, I would have to pick TJ and Cesaro, or Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, whatever you want to call them. So let's hop right into the next match. It's going to be the Bellas versus AJ and Paige. So I actually believe that AJ and Paige are going to win, because one, they're two big name divas. Not saying that the Bella Twins are, it's just that we rarely see top divas, tag team up against each other for another tag team divas. The Bellas, they came in as a package deal during, while they entered the WWE, and AJ and Paige, they're two top name divas, and I think that when they tag team together, I believe that they could really take down the Bellas. So yeah, I'm just going to go with AJ Lee and Paige. So next up we have John Cena and Rusev. So I actually believe that it's going to be John Cena winning. Only because, it's WrestleMania and it's John Cena. When does John Cena never win at WrestleMania? So I actually believe that he's going to win via submission, because Rusev always wins with the camel clutch. I don't know what, he named the submission himself, but the original name for it was the camel clutch. So I believe that John Cena is going to be winning through the STF. I believe that he's going to make Rusev tap out, just like how he usually makes everybody in the WWE tap out. So I believe that it's going to be a really good, taste of his own medicine tonight. So my choice is John Cena. Next match, we have Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. Now, I want to say that Seth Rollins goes over Randy Orton tonight and cashes in later on during the main event. But in reality, I actually think that Randy Orton's going to win. I honestly don't believe that Seth Rollins is going to be cashing in the Money in the Bank tonight. So I'm just going to say that Randy Orton's going to win via pinfall, I'd say, because Randy Orton never wins via submission. So I'm just going to say Randy Orton goes over Seth Rollins tonight, and hopefully I don't have to eat my words later. Next match, we have Sting versus Triple H. Now, I don't know if this is pretty obvious for a lot of people, but I think that Sting is actually going to win tonight. only because it's his first WrestleMania and he has had such a build-up since Survivor Series. You know, he's never been under Triple H. He's always ended up on top after every single Monday Night Raw or at the end of WWE Fastlane or etc. etc. He's always been on top of Triple H. So I believe that Sting is actually going to be winning tonight, but hopefully he's in good condition because, you know, we still have in the back of our mind Undertaker versus Sting later on. So hopefully, you know, everything will be where they need to be at the end of that match. And next up we have Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Now, I honestly don't know about this match, and to a lot of people I guess it's obvious that The Undertaker is going to win, but I really don't know, you know, because every single Undertaker match that he does from now on, it's not really, you know, a big name fight because the streak is already broken, so he could keep on losing at WrestleMania and nobody will be shocked anymore. It's just going to be nothing but disappointment. But I would have to say that The Undertaker is actually going to beat Bray Wyatt tonight. Maybe only for redemption, and who knows, maybe this will make Bray Wyatt look pretty good because with the CM Punk versus Undertaker match at WrestleMania 29, even though CM Punk lost, a lot of people still remember that match and how great CM Punk looked. So maybe they'll do the same thing with Bray Wyatt. But hopefully Undertaker's in good condition so he could show up on the Monday Night Raw after Raw. So after WrestleMania, I'm sorry, so he could, you know, do his little promo with Sting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm trying to rush through this video or anything. I'm trying to explain everything as thoroughly as possible. I'm just really excited. I'm going to my first WrestleMania in a matter of 5 hours. I'm pretty excited because, you know, this year really did go by quickly. I feel like I was just watching WrestleMania 30 about 3 weeks ago, you know, so I'm just pretty excited. So I'm sorry I'm trying to do all this in one take. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining everything, you know, as thoroughly as I usually would, but I'm just really excited. So let's hop right into the next match. We're going to talk about Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I think that, I don't know. I think Brock Lesnar is actually going to win. I think Brock Lesnar is going to win, but my prediction is going to be Roman Reigns winning. I think Brock Lesnar is going to win because he re-signed with the WWE. He announced it on ESPN and everything. So, I actually think that Roman Reigns is going to win. Because to me, Brock Lesnar, he's had a pretty good title run. He's had a decent title run in WWE because he's only defended the title about 4 times. Once at Night of Champions and another at Royal Rumble. Oh no, he's done it pretty much less than 3 times. So I'd say that he's had a long enough title run. I'll say that. He's had a long enough title run. And I believe that WWE is going to be handing it down to somebody else. Maybe Brock Lesnar could start up a fresh rivalry with somebody else. Maybe The Rock, you know, maybe they'll do a 1-year promo like they did before. Or, you know, maybe Brock Lesnar can move on to bigger and better things, being that he did conquer the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So maybe he could conquer something else. But I do believe that, you know, they're going to be giving it to Roman Reigns, or they give it to Roman Reigns as Seth Rollins cashes it in the night later, the night after. So who knows, a lot can happen with this match, but honestly I believe that Roman Reigns is going to be winning, and like I said before, hopefully I don't have to eat those words. So yeah, my predictions are for the Andre the Giant Battle Royal is going to be Sheamus, but if Sheamus does not enter that match, I believe that Ryback is going to win. And also for the Fatal 4-Way match for the Tag Team Championship, I believe that Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are actually going to win. And for AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins, I believe that AJ Lee and Paige are going to beat the Bella Twins. And for Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker, I believe that The Undertaker is actually going to win. I was about to change up my opinion, but I believe that The Undertaker is going to win. Next up, Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. I believe that Randy Orton is going to be going over Seth Rollins. And for John Cena and Rusev, I believe that John Cena is going to be going over Rusev, aka beating Rusev via submission. And for Sting and Triple H, I believe that Sting is going to win. And for Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, I believe that Roman Reigns is going to win. But, you know, I'm kind of questioning that, but I don't want to continue this video anymore because then I'm gonna start reconsidering every single match that I just predicted. So I'm just gonna go with Roman Reigns. But yeah, those are my predictions, guys. I would really like to hear you guys' predictions down in the comments because, like I said before, I am going to be heading to WrestleMania this year, and I'm going to be going there like extra early just to get to my seat, you know, get my refreshments, everything that I need, so I won't have to get up when there's, you know, over 80,000 people in that whole entire stadium. So yeah, I'll have time to read your guys' comments and hopefully reply to them before WrestleMania actually starts. This year's WrestleMania is going to be pretty different because it starts at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So during the Undertaker's match, you know, the lights aren't going to be off because it's still going to, you know, the sun's still going to be out. So, you know, everything's going to be pretty different this WrestleMania, being that it starts pretty I'd say pretty late in the afternoon and pretty early in the evening, because usually WrestleMania starts at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. wherever we are, because usually it's on Eastern time. So, and at the end of the night, if you're in a stadium, the sun always goes down after a WrestleMania. But this year it's going to be pretty different, being that it starts at 4 p.m. The last WrestleMania match, or the last WrestleMania that was actually, you know, during daylight was WrestleMania 13, I believe. I could possibly be wrong, but yeah, this WrestleMania is going to be pretty different. So when you guys watch it, it's pretty much going to be daylight throughout the whole entire time. Maybe until the last match, you know, the sun is going to start going down, but for majority of the day, it's going to be pretty light out. So, you know, it's going to be something different tonight. So yeah, thank you for stopping by the Top Daily WWE Place to Be. I really do appreciate you for watching my video. Please leave your predictions down below. I would really love to hear it. And if you're new around here, click that subscribe button, because I do upload WWE content on the daily. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you later.